It's your boy. It's your man. Yeah, what's good? What's good? Yeah, we back. Yeah, we back. Yeah, we back. Back once again with another live event. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. Yeah, family. What up? What up? What's good? What's good, fam? Yes, yes, yes. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Yeah, come on in the room. Hey, what's going on? Patricia Brantley in the building. How are you? Come on in the room. How we doing today? How we doing? Demetria Richburg, how we doing? Thank you, ladies, for coming through. Please hit the like button for your boy. We got a lot to talk about today. Come on in the room. Do I sound loud and clear? How do I sound? How do I sound? I'm using same mic, but they just did an update to the Rode. How do I sound? I got this filter on. We are in 102 degrees out here in Vegas. I'm good. How are you? I'm blessed, highly favored, better than amazing. You know, always positive. I sound good. Thank you, thank you. I don't sound too low. Do you hear a lot of air conditioning in the background? Sound good? All right. You hear a lot of air conditioning in the background? I got this filter on. They just updated this filter. Yeah, it's a damn late. It's all good. You hear it now. You hear it now, though. You hear it now, though. About Breeze, though. Look, we done with that. We done with that support gaming. We done. I know I ain't see you in the past couple lives. All right. We done with that. But yes, it is your boy Shamik Moore. We know that. Okay. We got it. Good. Okay. When somebody reminded me that, yo, Shamik Moore's coming, I'm like, that's right. Because I forgot all about Shamik Moore. And then when it was like, oh, Shamik Moore, okay, so he got to be Breeze. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, can you get her on the show? That would be wonderful if I could. But she is a Tony Award winning, well-established actress. I'm going to have to make some calls. Let me see if I can make some calls and plead with the powers that be that we have. The great Patina Miller on the VACAY-JTV. That would be amazing. That would be amazing to have her, right? But as you see, that's all we can do is strive, right? I don't try, I strive. We strive. We striving today, right? But yeah, man. Love from India. Hey, India. Love to you. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit the like button and share this out to everybody in India. And support gaming. All right, it's going in already. Let's get to it then. Thank you. Pray. We praying for each other. Support came in 2026 says, I refuse to believe RAQ is dead for the fact that they lied last year about Unique. I know everybody's hanging on that right there. And again, I'm in between. Like, I'm letting everybody else decide. You know what I'm saying? But as far as what I think, you know, I would think that she would have to go in order for the story to move forward. Now, will she go by the hands of, you know, Kanan, like they saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They wrote it to look like Kanan took her out, right? So, you know, they saying she's dead. They saying she's not dead. Look, I got some stuff that I want to share with y'all that just came to me, was sent to me. So I got some stuff. I will say, it looks like Patina Miller, who plays RAQ, it will be in season 5, but I don't think it's gonna be the way that everybody thinks it's going to be. All right? She is gonna be in season 5, family, but it's not gonna be in the way that is normal to us, right? It's not gonna be the same. All right? Yeah, look, not all the starters in the beginning of the show are going to be the enders. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to say it like that, right? They say that sometimes the people that start with you don't always finish with you, right? She's a major part of the story. That's why you see this picture right there. Look at your boy. AI is incredible. I can tell it to do anything. Look at your boy just looking up like, are you dead or are you not? You dead or you not, right? But you know, I got some stuff, I got some pics that was sent to me, and I'm going to share it today with y'all, and y'all let me know what y'all think. You know, I personally believe or think, I'll say that I personally think that she is gone, but we will see again as the AI overview. I said it in my last live. I pulled it up. I'll pull it up again for you today. The AI overview said that we are going to see RAQ in what is it? What did it say? Flashbacks and cameos, right? Flashback or cameos, right? A flashback, again, let's be clear. A flashback could be she was in a scene from episode 2 or season 2, episode 4, and they just showed a flashback of that. That's considered a flashback, right? Or a flashback of a scene that we haven't seen before, right? Like, remember in Ghost, right? Remember in Ghost when they showed young Monet and young Lorenzo? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Brazil? I see you. Remember how they showed young Monet and young Lorenzo and baby Kane? Remember how they showed? That was a flashback. But it was with new characters, right? New characters, but it wasn't the adult characters, you know what I'm saying? But that's considered a flashback. So I got some stuff. What's up? Rio de Janeiro's in the building. Brazil's in the building. What up? Thank you for coming through. What do you say, support gaming? If she truly is dead, then Unique need to be gone in episode 1 of 5. I know, right? I know, right? Hit the like button for me, Rio de Janeiro and Brazil, please. I appreciate you. Yeah, man. So, you know, we got some more stuff. So I'm gonna get to it. Let me get to it. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Let me get to the new footage that was sent to me pertaining to the Thomas family. Okay? The Thomas family. Now, this was sent to me. And again, family, I want to share with you. So as you see here, you can see it. Let me know you can see it clearly. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time. As you see here, this looks like some footage. And they say this footage is a scene we've never seen before. So we want to assume, because we haven't seen this scene in all of season 4, so this has to be a scene from season 5, right? It's safe to assume that, right? Do we agree? Absolutely. So this looks like a dinner scene right here, and it's not at the diner. It's not at Grandma Joyce's house. This is a scene right here of which looks like the family dinner. All right, we got Juke, we got Marv up there, and he's chuckling and laughing, and we got RAQ right here, and she looks to be, you know, making a joke or something because Marv is chuckling, right? What up, DeMarcus Vaughn in the building. So this was sent to me, and this looks like some scenes from season 5. So again, to me though, I don't think this is like, again, you guys let me know your opinions. I personally don't think this is like a real scene. I think this may be a hallucination or a dream sequence, or, you know, Kanan may be reminiscing on, you know, the family dinners or whatever the case is. I mean, this may be RAQ actually being gone and just her remembering the family dinners and how much fun it was and how much love it was. Right, the same outfit that she possibly got popped by Kanan, she's wearing that. Let me pull that up real quick. Yeah, man. You know, same outfit right there, same outfit right there. That's the same last outfit that we last saw her in, you know what I'm saying, in that channel, right? What the hell? Bruh. So Yeah, man. So somebody sent this to me, and it looks like this got to be a dream. It's got to be a dream because if her and Marv, last time we saw her and Marv, it was not a good look, right? Yeah, New Jack City, DeMarcus. Yep. So they was arguing the last time we saw Marv and your girl right here. You know what I'm saying? So safe to say that this got to be a dream. This got to be a hallucination, right? It's not a flashback, but you know when you pass away, you start reminiscing. You know that's what they say. You know your life flashes before your eyes before you out of here. So is it possible that she has this whole thing where the family is together because those were some great moments that they were all together, right? Having dinner, having fun, laughing, joking. Your girl Juke looks real like plain, like she don't look like she's laughing at all. She actually looks like she's frozen. Marv is laughing. Maybe is it Marv and RAQ that's gone because they seem to be the only one chuckling. You know what I mean? They seem to be the only ones chuckling at this dinner table. And of course, your boy is digging in. As you see right there, he eating something. You know, Marv always eating, but he's smiling. Everybody else is not smiling. Family, drop below. What do you think this is right here, man? You know what I'm saying? What do you think this is right here? Where Juke is just plain, like her face is so blank, right? Her face is blank. You know, that I don't know if that's Lou or Symphony. It's got to be Lou, right? Because we don't want to start those Symphony rumors, right? So is that Lou, and then next to him is that Kanan? It's wild. Look at the walls, though. If you look at the walls, I mean, over here that look like a picture of Kanan. Far back, all the way back, I can't really make it out. Can't really make it out, fam. But this seems to be, you know, some footage from season 5. It was sent to me. Thank you to the person that sent it to me. You know, thank you to the person that sent it to me. I appreciate you. But yeah, family, she is going to be in season 5, but I think this is a dream, yo. I don't think this is... Nah, they've never eaten in a place like this. You know, if that's Kanan on the wall, and if these are family photos, maybe, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Like, it is what it is. And yeah, that's what's going down. Let me see the comments. Let me see what you're talking about. What the hell? Bruh, yeah. Here comes the weirdos. Bye. Here comes the weirdos. Once again, the weirdos always coming through when you're talking about some good stuff. Okay, let me see. So DeMarcus is in the building. He says, giving New Jack City vibes. Same outfit from Patricia. She says, why some people want her to be gone? I think she's not going. Okay. Let me see. What's up, Dexter? Dexter says the only person at the table that RAQ didn't argue with last was Luke. Right, exactly. Right, because they made up, right? They made up since, you know, since season 3. They made up, and, you know, like they finally got real with each other, which I appreciated that episode because, you know, brothers and sisters fight all the time, but they was able to reconcile. Support Gamer says, man, Monet got popped in book 2, had a hallucination and survived till the final episode. Why can't it be the same for RAQ except she don't at all? Okay, it could be. Sport Gaming, it could be. Like I said, everybody, I think Sasha Penn did it where everybody can make their own conclusion, and then we just gonna have to wait till next year when it comes back where they're talking about, you know, what's gonna happen, right? We see the result of what it is, right? We see the result of what happened in season 4. It says, I believe they're not going to let the main character die like Monet and like Ghosted. She probably becomes locked up. Well, see, here's the thing, right? I think a lot of us are forgetting that while Patina is #1 on the call list, that's what they say, #1 on the call list, you know, like the top actor, first one that they call, probably the highest paid, whatever the case is, right? We got to remember that she's not the main character. She has been the main character. We've seen most of RAQ and her operation, but that's because her RAQ and her operation and how she deals with, you know, Queens, the South Side, and the dealers and the Italians and everything. This all goes back to the main character, which is Kanan. Kanan is the main character. We can't forget that. It's called Raising Kanan. Now, Mama is raising Kanan, but like I said in my other things, man, my other videos, man, like, you know, she's raised him as far as she could. At this point, this guy's is accusing her of taking out his girlfriend, his best friend, and knows for sure that she took out his father. You know what I'm saying? And through Lou's dumbass, found out that RAQ took out the grandmother, Grandma Joyce. I don't know why they would write that where Lou is telling. I get the, you know, his point was, yeah, you know, RAQ is super strong, but you just added fuel to the fire, Lou, that you already knew was there with RAQ and Kanan. You already knew that they was beefing. So I think Lou just went about it the wrong way. He added fuel to the fire, which eventually just really erupted Kanan. The main character show is Kanan. And that's why we're now seeing the introduction of Breeze to Kanan and the storyline where, you know, Kanan gonna introduce Ghost and Tommy to Breeze, and then they're gonna develop their whole thing now. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta remember who the main character is. We love Patina Miller. We love RAQ. We've seen RAQ more than we've seen Kanan most of all the seasons, because that story was the foundation. Her story is the foundation of what built up Kanan to be who he is. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what y'all saying here. RAQ is the face of the show. Kanan isn't strong enough to carry the show. Yeah, I feel you, Dexter, but I think this is the last season, so she's carried it far enough. They're going to bring her back, though. It's obvious that they're going to bring her in some type of dream sequence. As they said, let me see if I can find it. Right, is it right here? Where's it at? Let me see if I can find it. That AI overview, which gave a good description. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, it says, it says right here, you know what I'm saying? RAQ's death is depicted. You know, I read this last time, fam. You know, so. And Sasha Penn said what he said, and some people believe him, some people don't, man. You know what I'm saying? I leave it up to y'all. I leave it up to y'all what y'all believe, what y'all don't believe. You know, it's going to be up to y'all. Totally going to be up to y'all. You know, whatever this is going to be, I personally think it's a dream sequence. Yeah, they've shown pics also from, the you know, behind the scenes pics of RAQ, Patina Miller being with the crew, filming season 5. Again, she could have been there just for this. She could have been there just to shoot this. Right? She could have been there just to shoot this. So we're gonna see, fam. Like, this is wild stuff, but it was sent to me and I wanted to share with y'all and see what y'all thought about it. I want to see what y'all think about it. What's going on? Kamo and Cura's pocket of fun. Marcus says RAQ has on the she does, right? We are the world of the rhythm nation. Dexter says the only AI I trust is Allen Iverson. I feel you, dog. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? He's the answer, right? The answer. All right. What's up, Daria? Happy birthday. I hope you enjoyed your birthday. Hope you enjoyed your birthday. We say Camo and Cura's pocket of fun says RAQ dies. Oh my God, I didn't see that part yet. I need to up. Yep. Spoiler alert. You got to go catch up. You got to go catch up. Yeah, Patricia, you know, again, it's just a discussion. You guys decide what it is. You skipped a few comments. Oh, what'd you say? What'd you say? You said something? Sasha Penn didn't give anybody a red herring. Okay, that's one. Sasha Penn, you said Sasha Penn didn't give any red herrings about Breeze. The fans just assumed and looked into things that's not there and played themselves. Yeah. Well, you know, that's how they wrote it, right? I think they played a lot of people who thought Unique was Breeze and how Breeze came through the back door and there was a breeze through the terrace door, and you know how he breezed in and out, how he was standing there looking at the Chinese spots and had the fur on, there was a breeze on him. It's like they knew what they was doing when they wrote all this stuff in. They knew what they was doing. They knew that the fans was fiending for Breeze. So what did they do? What did they do? They played into it until stuff started popping up before the season finale. It was like, yo, Shamik Moore was spotted here, Shamik Moore was spotted there. You know, sometimes I think they actually plant this stuff just so people will be like, yo, I think he is Breeze, maybe he is. Because everybody was confused whether or not Shamik Moore was either going to be Breeze or going to be D-Wiz's brother, right? So, we'll see. We say, thanks, Mr. James. Okay. We celebrated your mom coming up. Okay, nice. Hello to your mom. Sport Gamer says, I'm still seeing fans say Unique gonna smoke Branford and take the name. Yeah. What you think about that? I think that's crazy. I think that's wild, fam. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Yo, the weirdos are out today, boy. Thank God for the YouTube algorithm blocking these weirdos and their weird freaking messages. If y'all would see the messages I see, y'all don't see it. What? See, again, what is this? Yo, what are you talking about, man? What's up, Monique 69 Ways? How you doing? Weirdos is coming through, boy. What? Bro, you gotta go, man. Like, I can't, bro, why? Like, why? So anyway, again, just showing some footage, man. Somebody sent me this, and it's obviously from season 5. I personally think that it's an illusion. It's maybe, RAQ kind of dying and just creating her own little sequence of them having their last final dinner together and her laughing with Marv. My guy, salute to my guy, DeMarcus Vaughn. With the super chat, brother. I appreciate that, my brother. Thank you, my brother. He says, it would be interesting if RAQ in a RICO case, RICO case, and die like Nino Brown using the get out of jail free pass, thinking she would escape the game. That would be dope. I think that would be way more dramatic, right? You think it would be way more dramatic than Kanan popping her and us not knowing anything and not seeing her until the very last episode whatever. However, somebody said there was only 8 episodes in season 5. Why? Why would there be only 8 episodes in season 5? Huh? When are we... Okay, listen, I don't know. Y'all let me know. When have we ever had 8 episodes of Power? Have we ever had just 8 episodes in one season? If we have, let me know. But thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother, for the super chat. I appreciate your love and support always, my brother. Let's see. Support Gamer says a lot of sickos out here. A few weeks ago, on another live stream, some weirdo popped up on a stream. Y'all doing some sus BS on it. Yeah, man, bruh. The world been sick. The world been sick. Support Game in 2026. It's just now they got a platform to show their illness. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying, none of us are perfect, bro. But they got some super weirdos out here, bro. Only 69 ways. Okay, she's commenting. Let's see. She says, not A life flash before my eyes moment. Yeah, look, you let me know what you think. I'm letting y'all know. I think this right here is like she got popped or something happened and she on her way out. You know, maybe this is what she wanted. She wanted everybody to survive. Maybe Marv got popped too, because like I said earlier, they are having dinner. But look at Marv, he's eating as we would expect. But look at Juke, look at her face. She just like plain Jane. She ain't smiling. She look like she frozen right there. That's another shot. She look like she just like frozen in time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to me, it's like she may still be living. Marv may be gone and RAQ may be gone. And this is like a say goodbye type last dinner with the fam. We can't make out who that is. I mean, we assuming that's Lou, and on the other side, that's Kanan, right? We assuming that is Lou, and on the other side, but it's kind of hard. It's kind of blurry. Whoever sent this to me, they, you know, try to clean it up a little bit. But yeah, family, let's see what happens. DeMarcus says Tremont could retaliate on. He could, or. Came to what up, Bucks thoughts in the building. Was good, fam. Was good. The fam coming through. What up? Monique 69 way saying what's up. I don't know what they talking about. Here comes the weirdos. Here comes my fam, but also here comes the weirdos. You know what I'm saying? The market says season 1 of OG Power was only 8 episodes. Okay, thank you. I knew somebody said the season 5 was gonna be 8. I don't remember. That's why I asked, you know what I'm saying? So whoever remembers, cool. Thank you for that. Thank you for letting me know. Season 1 episode, OG Power was 8. Okay. And then they kind of bumped it up, right? I remember it being more than 10 on one season, right? Somebody look that up for me. I swear it was more than 10 episodes. Or maybe it was 8 and then it went up to 10 and it stayed at 10. I don't know. Mitzi Music in the building. Shout out to my Vacay VIP member. That's right, the Vacay VIP member. Mitzi Music, thank you for your love and support and your membership. How you doing? How are you doing? Hope all is well. Thank you for coming through. Again, just showing some stuff that was sent to me. So I said, you know what? Let me show y'all. Again, we're assuming that this is season 5 and RAQ. They're saying that either RAQ is still alive or they're saying, you know, that this is a dream sequence and this is the Last Supper, which is probably the last scene at the end of season 5, right? Or close to the last scene, because again, now it's all about Kanan moving forward with Breeze. Somehow, some way, we're gonna find out whether or not they're gonna take out Snaps and Pops. We believe that Snaps and Pops gotta go, right? Snaps and Pops gotta go. Do you agree? You know, DeMarcus, you asked me last time who's going to take out Unique. My prediction is that Breeze is going to take out Unique. I don't know. You guys let me know. Who do you think is going to take out Unique? Because Unique got to go in order for Breeze and Kanan to run everything, right? Let's see. Sport Gaming says, I could see Unique going out like Stringer Bell. Aha, by Kanan and Breeze, yeah. Buckstore says the season Ghost got shot was more than 10. Right, that's what I thought, right? Yeah, man, like some seasons was more or less. It's all good. Give me more. You always give me more. Just don't give me more of Force, yo. I'm good. I'm good. Give me a good solid 10 of Force. I'm good. Now, if you throw in some Ghosts, if you throw in some Tariq and you know what I'm saying? Give me a little bit more to then set me up for Origins, all right? If you got to set me up for Origins and you have to give me more than 10 episodes in Force, do that. I don't mind. All right. Greetings. What up, D in the building? What up? All right. The market says, say goodbye to the bad guy, Rock Thomas, Scarface style. So do you believe she gone, man? Like, again, this looked like a dream to me. You know what I'm saying? Again, it came from, you know, a camera shot. Obviously, somebody took a picture of, you know, one of the behind the scenes pieces of, you know, the monitor. whatever, and they got different cameras on the different actors here, right? So, you know, I don't know what that's called. If anybody out there does film or does TV, y'all can let me know what this is right here, but obviously it's a monitor where they're seeing the different camera angles, right? So that's what that is. And we see your boy laughing like, yeah, RAQ, like, yeah, we had a nice run, you know what I'm saying? We had a nice run. That's all I see. We had a nice run, RAQ. I'm about to eat this up. It's the last meal, you know what I'm saying? And she making jokes. It's like, yeah, RAQ, you know, I mean, yeah, Marv, you know, I was mad with you, but you did your thing, you know what I'm saying? You definitely was a great big brother. Like they signing off. It's like they signing off. Like this is it. I don't think this is the last scene though. I think this is probably like second or third to last, because we gotta have some scenes where if we're gonna be introduced to Ghost and Tommy, that'd be cool. If we're introduced to Ghost and Tommy before the end of season 5, I'm okay with that too. But if we get introduced to Ghost and Tommy by the end of season 5, that will be a great cliffhanger and setup for Origins. Yeah, I would thoroughly be satisfied by that. Hit the like button, fam, if you can. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. I see the hearts. Tap the screen for the likes. Tap the screen for the likes. If you're on your phone, tap the screen for the likes and the loves. Tap the screen. I appreciate it. Tap the screen for your boy if you're on your phone. If you're on a computer, you know you can hit that like button, but tap the screen for the likes. Tap the screen for the likes. Yeah, family. So I'm excited about this. I am excited about this. I hope that your girl right here, look, whether she's gone or not, 4 seasons of RAQ has been amazing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she's not in season 5, I'm not going to be mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not, because she has given us 4 amazing seasons. Bettina Miller has given us 4 amazing seasons. I think that's why a lot of people are like bigging her up. Like, yo, she did an amazing job. But again, you know, they say season 5 was shot already. But if season 5 was shot already, I saw the other day, I don't know how true it is, and I wish I would have had a picture of it, but there was this lady on, I think, TikTok, and she got off the bus with her sons in front of the courthouse somewhere in Manhattan or wherever it was, in front of the courthouse, and she was like, oh, this is cool, you know, they out here shooting a TV show or something like that. Yeah, it's supposed to be Raising Kanan season 5. I don't know how true it is, but if they're shooting Raising Kanan season 5, and this was the other day, then that lets us know that not everything in season 5 was shot, or maybe something's being reshot. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So I did see that on TikTok. And she was like, yeah, it's Raising Kanan season 5. I was like, how you know? You must have asked somebody maybe? You know, so it is what it is, fam. It is what it is. I want nothing but the best for this show. This is one of my favorite joints. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Is Marv gone or is he locked up? Is your girl, I mean, again, look at Juke's face. She just like, I don't know. But your boy is definitely going in. And your girl right here in a Rhythm Nation outfit is joking with your boy Marv. Last time they spoke, it was not a game. So, either this is a dream and they both gone, or this is real. And they in this real elaborate place with family pictures on the wall. I don't know, because that looked like Kanan right there. Right? It looks like Kanan. But it's kind of hard to tell. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, family. You drop your comments below. Let me know what y'all think it is. All right, let me see. Tap the screen if you're on your phone. Marcus says say goodbye. Mitchie Music says bye, snaps and pops. Oh, you want them to go. Got it. DeMarcus says season 6 was 15. Yeah, that's what I thought. Of OG Power, right? That's what I thought. I know it was long. I know it was a lot of lot of episodes, man. They was giving it to us. All right. The Real Hustler says that boy Breeze or Herb, they could pick someone better than Miles Morales. Look, man, this guy, man, Shameik Moore. Shameik Moore has been in a lot of stuff, bro. He was in Dope. He was in The Get Down on Netflix, which I love that one. That was good. He was good in that. Yes, he's the voice of Miles Morales. He's definitely the voice of Miles Morales. But again, let's think about this. If Patina Miller was the draw, we're talking business now, right? If Patina Miller was the draw and everybody loved Patina because she's already well established, right? A lot of folks, a lot of people didn't know about Patina Miller until they started watching Raising Kanan. But Patina Miller already has been on Broadway and stage and film, and she's been doing mostly Broadway stuff, right? So she's already been in the industry for a minute. A lot of people was introduced to Patina Miller as RAQ in this show right here. So if the industry has known about her for a long time and they casted her and she's already well established, but now she's established in the Power universe and she was the draw, we got to find somebody else if they're going to let her go. If Sasha wrote her off, we got to find another actor who's a draw, who can draw people to watch it even more. And Shameik Moore, who also played Raekwon the Chef and Wu-Tang and American Saga on Hulu, Get Up on Netflix, Dope the movie. He got a new movie I saw coming out with a new RZA movie that he posted that he's supposed to be the star in as well. So this dude, Shameik Moore, getting around, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get you. I mean, I feel you if you think he's a hurt. I mean, it is what it is. That's everybody got an opinion. Yeah. So look, Shameik Moore is a chameleon. I'm gonna say that. He's a chameleon because what he did with Raekwon the Chef, to me, was pretty thorough. Now, he played a version of Raekwon. He wasn't actually, I kind of forgot he was Shameik Moore because he was playing a version of Raekwon, but it was pretty damn close to Raekwon the Chef. If you're a Wu-Tang fan, you know who Raekwon the Chef is. All right, let's see some of your comments here. Appreciate it. Like the background, appreciate it, fam. Appreciate it. All right, here we are. DeMarcus says season 6 was extended, 5 shows. Yep. Sport Gaming says there's a theory that Tommy could be narrating Power Origins. Look, the funny thing about it is, fam, and y'all can rewind it back. I had the idea when they first announced. Y'all could go way back and find it if y'all want, but I know I said it. I said it a while ago when Ghost was on and they announced Power Origins. I said, you know what would be dope? What would be dope is that James St. Patrick, Omari Hardrick, he would narrate Origins, right? But now that it's kind of some things are coming out where we're finding out it's not just going to be Ghost and Tommy. It's going to be other families. It's going to be possibly Snaps and Pops, Monet and them, and it's going to be other people's origins. You know what I'm saying? Like Angela, like Tasha. You know what I mean? So they may bring them in to do a voiceover the same way that Kanan does with Raising Kanan. I think Raising Kanan, this show, is the foundation which they are building on for Origins, because Raising Kanan is such a success. It's such a great success. This prequel, right? It's a prequel to the Kanan stock that we know in OG Power. So whoever had that great idea, hey, let's do Origins, because if we're doing Raising Kanan, why don't we do everybody? Like Tommy, like Jamie, like Angela, like Tasha, like, you know what I'm saying? So they can bring them in to do voiceovers similar to the way 50 does Kanan, older Kanan, and Raising Kanan. You know what I'm saying? Same formula. It may be the same formula, but we dealing with, everybody else. So let's see. Carlita Boost says, when Raising Kanan filmed season 5, they filmed August, mid-December. That's 8 episodes because it's four months of filming. Okay. You said 6 months of filming is 10 episodes. Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Appreciate it. Marcus Vaughn says, I would love if Trayvon smoked rock like Silent Assassin did Scarface and Scarface. Hey. That would be something, but then we say, oh, they did it like Scarface. You already know. Oh, this dinner scene is like Nino Brown and, you know what I'm saying, in Rhythm Nation. We always going to associate something with something, right? Always going to associate something with something. Queens Nation in the building. What up, Antoine Herring? What's good? Salute. DD says, yes, okay. When he says, same here, I won't be mad. Yeah, I won't be mad. You know what I'm saying? If she's in it or not, I won't be mad. Mitchy Music, VACAY-JayTV says, I did see interviews from 3 days ago about Patina. Didn't seem like she's coming back. Yeah. I mean, you know, if they already filmed 5, if she already filmed her part, that's it. But her not coming back as far as season 5, yeah, that's the thing that is kind of up in the air. She's not saying specifically, no, I'm not in season 5. You know what I'm saying? But she is acknowledging that Sasha Penn wrote her off the show. And Sasha Penn also acknowledges that he wrote her off the show. All right? So they are saying that, yeah, she was written off the show. But we're seeing here, obviously, she's in season 5. This got to be from season 5. And who knows if they even going to use this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be great if they use it, right? But if this is season 5, she still got the same outfit on that she got popped in, allegedly. I see allegedly by Kanan. So, Busto says probably a reshoot. Okay. Antoine Herring says, Joey Badass put in out some, Fire Records. Yeah, Hold Down the East. Yes. I know all about that. Yep. Like 8 different rappers. Salute. Yeah, so Joey Badass. He going in on the West Coast cats right now. I know. The market says, I think that D-Wiz older brother will take out B, Rilla, and Lou. If he shows up, bro. Like, you know, the whole buzz right now is so blazed that Breeze is here, right? It's so blazed that Breeze is here that people ain't even checking for D-Wiz older brother. Okay, it's getting hot. I cannot have a car in the 102-degree weather and not have the AC on, okay? Let me know if y'all can hear the AC. I got this filter on, and it's supposed to work, so let me know if you can hear it, if it's low. Stephen Harris says, what's good? What's going on, Stephen Harris? What's good? Hey. What's up, Brees? Brees in the building. Shamik is gonna body this role. I am with you on that. I agree with you on that. I think he is gonna body the role. And honestly, you know, everybody gonna have their opinion about Shamik Moore, and you know, everybody gonna have their opinion on their perception of what they believe Breeze is supposed to look like and supposed to act like. But we've never seen Breeze before until now. So whatever they give us, you know, we're gonna have our opinion about it, but he's a creative. He can create whatever character, they can create whatever character they want, and we just gonna have to accept it because we don't have like a reference to say, oh nah, Breeze didn't act like that. Breeze didn't talk like that. Nah, this is the first time we seeing Breeze, so it is what it is. Support Gaming says, yeah, actors of Book 3 have already moved on. Haley, right, Kilgore, yep, Juke, doesn't like to answer questions about Book 3 on her stream. I'm sure, because there's a whole lot of questions. And, you know, as you see, up in here, whole lot of weirdos coming through, bruh. It's like, what? Why? Y'all just have nothing better to do but come into people's lives and start being disruptive, right? The market says Kanan and Jukebox will take out Snaps and Pops and cause a huge problem between Breeze, Kanan, and Jukebox. Okay, I'm looking forward to that drama. Antoine says RAQ was on another TV show for 6 years before she joined the cast. Yep, I heard her say it in an interview. Yeah. Like I said, a lot of us, including myself, like, I didn't know about Patina Miller until Raising Kanan, just to be honest with you, because I don't I'm not into the Broadway, you know what I'm saying? Nothing against it. Nothing against Broadway and the musicals and stuff like that. I'm not against none of that stuff. It's just I don't follow that. So I wouldn't know her from anything else. You know what I'm saying? Unless I seen her in a TV show that was kind of like, you know, our show. You know, our show. Now, if she was on another show that I don't, you know, that I don't know about, then hey, it's all good. Marcus says, Daniel Ezra. Yeah, you keep bringing up Spencer from All American. Is casted as Darrell Washington, D-Wiz older brother, season 5. Okay. Ain't a lot of buzz about it though. But I guess they gotta wait till the buzz dies down about Breeze and about. I don't think it'll ever die down as far as RAQ being gone or not. I think this is going. It's gonna go on for a minute. It's gonna go on for a minute. Okay. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Switch it up. What do you say now? Said Marcus says, which show is better, Top Boy or Wu-Tang? I heard Top Boy was good, but I'm a music lover and I love Wu-Tang, so I roll with Wu-Tang. Bree says, at some point, the Origins, Kanan is gonna manipulate Ghost and Tommy the same way Snaps and Pops did them. Yep. Yeah, and then that's when what? That's when Ghost gets Kanan locked up. Am I correct? Ghost and Tasha gets him locked up, if I'm correct. Sport Gaming 2026 says we don't need another about Monet at all. The Tejada storyline is over. You done? You done with that? Come on, man. Monet went out like a hero, B. You don't want to know? You don't want to see the young Tejadas? I mean, look, I think it would be cool. Not saying you got to dedicate a whole episode to them in Origins, but I think it would be cool to kind of like insert them somewhere where they actually did business with Ghost or Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Like actually make that connection. Because y'all remember Ghost? Y'all remember Ghost? Do you remember Lorenzo or Monet saying that they knew anything about Ghost or Kanan? Do y'all remember that? I mean, I gotta go back in my archives because it's been so long that we covered Ghost. But do y'all remember Monet or Lorenzo Poppy saying anything about Ghost or knowing Ghost? I don't remember. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't remember. I don't remember if they ever mentioned anything about Ghost, Tommy, or anything like that. All right, a lot of comments coming through. Oh, what am I missing? I'm missing. I'm reading these comments. I'm missing. Support Gamer says we don't need a. Okay, I read that already. Antoine says Power Origins should follow the early years of the St. Patrick's and the Tejadas. Okay. Yeah. I mean, again, I'm trying to remember if they have ever spoke about crossing paths. Salute to my guy, DeMarcus Vaughn, with another super chat. Appreciate it. It says, which death was worse, Anya or Crystal? Oh, wow, Anya. Remind me of Anya, because we all know Crystal's. Remind me of Anya's unalivement. Bree says, as it should be. Right, okay. Buckstore says, I'm more mad of how she was unalived than her dying accident. Okay. You're more mad that you feel that Kanan unalived her, right? Yeah. Or you talking about Crystal? Which one you talking about? You put this, there we go. That's the one right there. That's the one right there. Okay. I feel you. Yep. Breeze. Okay. Stephen Harris says, also you don't you don't rock to die? What? For her to leave, imagine Kanan, unalive rock, and he hit her in the chest. It's a wrap. Before he goes to final and he can't bring himself to do it, and then something burst in in what? Something burst in what? I guess that's all that they give you, right? Because you about to say a lot. Sport Gamer says a lot of fans mad at Shamik Moore playing Breeze because they wanted it to be Joey Bad. That's true. I can agree with you on that. Because I think everybody had in their mind that Breeze had way more swagger than what we saw on that screen. And nothing against Shamik Moore. Shamik Moore could play any character. That's how they dressed him. That's how they put him together. Again, this is early Breeze, right? This is early Breeze, just like this is early Kanan. They ain't looking as fly as Unique at all. Unique got the jewels, he got the Dapper Dan. I think people had in their mind that Shamik Moore would look similar to Breeze as far as being fly like that, being fresh like that, fresh to death like that, right? It's 92. It's the early 90s, right? If you a dealer, you looking fly, but then it's like, okay, you got to think about it. Where's he coming from? He's coming from East New York, Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So not to say that East New York, Brooklyn ain't really dressed like that, but I know cats in the 80s, the way that Unique dressing now, Unique dressed like cats in the 80s in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? In Harlem back in the day, that's how they used to dress. Fly, Dapper Dan, jewels, and the whole nine, right? In Brooklyn too. I mean, you think about Eric B and Rakim, Eric B, they used to rock the jewels like that. They had the leather, Dapper Dans, and all of that too. So East New York, hey, it's kind of almost accurate, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah. Bree says the people with the negative opinions on Breeze are the ones who are mad it wasn't Unique. That's true. I'm not mad at all. Stephen Harris says, I feel like the biggest reason it's just because Rock is more of the main character than Kanan is. Yeah, that's how they wrote it, right? Because again, it's raising Kanan. If it was just like Kanan Star, if the title was Kanan Star, then yeah, he would probably be, right? But again, like I said a little bit earlier, it's raising Kanan. Who's raising Kanan? Rock. She the main character. She the baddest bee, man. Do you agree that she is the baddest? The baddest. And when I say bad, I mean like, you know, just super G, like super dope. She is the baddest power woman to ever grace the screen on us. Like way better than Tasha, way better than, to me, way better than Monet. Like she is numero uno when it comes down to gangster women in power to me. You know what I mean? To me, like the way she carried her role and did her thing, yeah. To me, Rock is number one. DeMarcus says, Teresa Baselli gotta definitely return in season 5. Yeah, she definitely gotta return. We're gonna see if your man Unique gonna smash. You know what I'm saying? Buckstore says a lot of people feel those Unique is Breeze rumors. Oh, fell for him. Look, I fell for my own, you know what I'm saying? For my own judgment on it because of the way they set it up, boy. The dude coming through the back door, the Breeze and the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? The way that he was talking to Kanan that season before the last, like, yeah, I'm proud of him. Yo, he said he took out my own brother, didn't even flinch, man. He's growing up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, these are like signs of a possible mentor, right? You know what I mean? So you would conclude before you realize that, oh, Shamik Moore about to enter the stage, enter the power universe. It's like you would conclude that, yo, it makes sense. And that's the way that Sasha Penn and them set it up. They set it up so good. Some of us fell for it, including myself. Some of us didn't because we knew that there was going to be a new character coming into the show. You know what I'm saying? But it was leaning towards that way. I ain't even going to front. I ain't even going to hold you on that. Antoine says, if anyone, Lulu should have a spinoff, provided he makes it, showing him entering in the rap game for real when one or more of his rappers blow up. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that'll be okay. Bree says, facts, played them, but the debates were fun. Yeah, absolutely. RAQ was in the Hunger Games movie. She was? Patina Miller was in there? See, I don't watch that shit. That's what it is. That's why. Well, she wasn't in like the first one, right? She was in like what, the third or the however many that they had. She was in the later ones, right? She had to, because I seen the first one. Buckster says, okay. Yeah, absolutely. Sport game, it says Bucks thoughts. Okay, y'all going back and forth. All right. RAQ and Unique gotta see their beef to the end of highly unlikely squash it entirely. I mean, that's what we would like to see, right? I mean, right? So they was gearing up. The Trenton boys, Unique, they was all gearing up to go after, to shut down the Chinese spots and to shut down RAQ, right? We saw all of that, right? They wouldn't put that scene in there for nothing, right? All that for Kanan to come and pop her. They shot at Marv. Okay? They shot at Marv. It was the same dudes that shot at Marv. The same dudes that was in the shop, in Unique shop, loading up. Well, they the same dudes that popped at Marv at the gas station. Okay? They say Rocky Unique. Oh, yeah. Buckstar says no more Tejadas. You done with the Tejadas, man? Look, we may see the Tejada. We may see Kane. We may see Diana. I don't think we're gonna see Drew, but we may see Diana and Kane and Effie, and of course Braden, and of course Tariq and Force. You never know. Remember, Kane is still on the run. The market says young Monet was interested. Yes, she was. He says, as far as Ghost setting him up, that was in the 2000s. As far as the manipulating Kanan, it's going to start that while they're still fresh in the game. Yeah. Well, they're young and impressionable, right? Young and impressionable, I'm sure. Like, if I could play videos on here. Can I play videos on here? Oh, no. That's just the camera. I wish I could play videos on it. I know IG allow you to do videos, right? IG allow you to do videos, but YouTube don't allow you to do videos. What's up with that? That's whack, man. That's whack, Shen. How you gonna be YouTube and you don't allow us to play videos on the live on the phone? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is when Kanan gonna manipulate him, right? Because they green, wet behind the ears. Yo, Kanan gonna introduce us to Breeze today. Yeah, Kanan gonna introduce us to Breeze. Oh, okay. Right? So they young, impressionable. Yeah. Yep. They didn't mention them, okay. The Tejadas are no more. You think so? Bruh, why they leave those big ass holes though? That's, you know, I did a whole live on that. I was mad that they left these big ass holes in Ghost. It's like, okay, Drew going to Paris to paint with whatever, right? Diana, she's standing there at the top of the table where Monet used to sit, and she looking all angry like, I'm gonna take revenge on somebody. And then your boy Tariq telling Braden, nah, you ain't gonna be a part of it, you gonna work for me. And telling Effie, hey, you just hold down the fort at the college. And then him getting that phone call. So it's like, I don't know. Tap the screen, family, tap the screen for your boy. Appreciate it. So we'll see. Antoine says, Monet did mention Ghost when she was talking to her son. Remember she said to reap off to his father. Right. That's right. But see, I remember that because she was trying to motivate Kane to off his own father. I remember that too, right? And whatever other conversation. But I'm trying to remember if there was like a conversation like, and you guys, again, it's just me, 8 heads, 1,000 heads are better than 1 head, right? Let me know in your memory banks, if you go back, whether or not Monet or Lorenzo ever mentioned like, working with Ghost or working with Tommy or working with Kanan. I don't remember that. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Karima? Karima in the building. You under the weather? I hope you feel better, Karima. I hope you feel better. Send prayer hands out to Karima. Okay, send some prayer hands out to Karima. Okay. All right. DeMarcus Vaughn says, I actually loved it to hide a storyline. Young Monet was fired as an actress. Yes, I like him too. Unique. He said Unique was trash. What do you mean Unique was trash? Stephen Harris says, Marvin got more bodies than episode this season. In this season, right? In episodes than okay. Yeah. Marv was doing some wild stuff, man. Like I don't know. Bree says the only thing I didn't like about the introduction of Breeze was the interaction. What you mean? Like them sizing each other up and down? Like, I heard you was doing your thing out here, Kanan. He was like, yeah, I heard you was doing your thing too, Bradford. You didn't like that? Nah, that's what these old heads call me. On the block, ninjas call me Breeze. Like, Breeze. You didn't like that? That was classic. Breeze. You ain't like that, Breeze? Ah, man. DeMarcus says, people got to remember Unique was older than Breeze. Breeze was dressed like Smooth B. Come on now, look. DeMarcus, remember, you're dating yourself like we are dating ourselves here. Not a lot of people know who Smooth B is. So everybody, if you don't know who Smooth B is, I want you to go and Google, not now, later, Google Nice and Smooth, okay? Nice and Smooth had a song with Gangstar, was called The Wick. So when Breeze rolled up, he was playing that song. It's called The Wick, okay? And it was a very, very popular song at the time in '92. All the DJs, including myself, played that song. We played that song a million times. It always rocked in the club and the whole nine, okay? So when this introduction happened, yeah, but he looked like Smooth B. Yes and no. I don't know about the Smooth B, but Unique dress like Rakim and LL. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Yeah, Smooth B, yeah, this Fat Albert hat to me. I mean, it was. Hey, that was popular back then. It was. You wearing the big hat. I think I had one of those. You know what I'm saying? Stephen Harris says, if RAQ leaves the show, Stars is going to lose viewership. You think so? They may a little bit, but I think people going rock out with season 5. I think they are going to rock out with season 5. Some people want to see what he going to do. Some people want to see the storyline. I think everybody's still going to watch, to be honest with you, bro. Karima Smith in that building. Buckstore says, RAQ is by far the best female character in the Power User. Yes. That's why I don't want her to die. Yeah, man. I feel you, dog. She is, man. Like, nobody has, and no disrespect to anybody else. No disrespect to Naturi, who plays Tasha. No disrespect to Angela. No disrespect to Mary J, who plays Monet. No disrespect. Like, RAQ captivated us, yo. Patina Miller playing RAQ captivated us all, and I think that's why this is such a big deal when it comes down to talking about her unalivement and Kanan. Like, we really, those people who love RAQ. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, Patina Miller bodied RAQ. Can't see nobody else playing RAQ, period. You know what I mean? But I feel you on that. Support Gaming says, man, if Marvin don't get taken out in season 5, it's the last scene, I'm done. He up there with Tommy and Kane having the most plot armor, right? Right. I agree with you. But see, you know what it is. Somebody made a point. I forgot who it was. They said, in real life, Marv would have been taken out a long time ago. But because it's the Power Universe and because he's the fan favorite, Marv is the fan. We love RAQ, but Marv is the fan favorite. Like, Marv is the people's champ. You know that. We've talked about Marvin a million times. Marvin snacks, the comedy of Marvin, and you know Linda Brown is a comedian. So what he brings to the show as far as the character and bringing that character to life, Uncle Marv is the fan favorite. You know what I'm saying? Some people love him, some people, I don't know. But at the end of the day, yo, Marv is the fan. That's why, look, Marv got to go. And that's why I believe, and let me bring back these pictures. That's why I believe this dream sequence right here, if it's a dream sequence with RAQ and he's eating and nobody else is eating but him and he's laughing, I believe he's gone. And that's just my belief. Y'all can decide what y'all want. I believe Marv is out of here and this is the last scene, the last supper, and whoever is dreaming about this, whether it's Marv dreaming about this or whether it's RAQ. This is a hallucination dream sequence, like we about to go out and the last supper is happening with the Thomas family. This is probably the last meal, hallucination wise, for the Thomas family. This is probably it. It's probably the last one, man. Last one. Okay? The last meal. The last supper. Let's see if it says the cliffhanger wasn't RAQ is gonna be here until the final episode where either she is in the grave or overall a solid season. Now we can finally see Force 3. Okay. Karima says, I guess nobody see me. What you mean? I can see you. Oh, you saying hi to everybody? Look, if Karima says hi, say hi back, please. She's under the weather. Okay, show us some love. Karima is under the weather. Show us some love, okay? If she says hello, say hello back, okay? DeMarcus says, Jupa could have made anonymous call to Garcia that someone was about to take out RAQ to save RAQ's life. It's a possibility. It's possible, right? It's possible. It's all possible. Anything is possible at this point. RAQ definitely not put down Pops. Definitely put down Pops in season 5 next season. Okay, that's possible. Bree says, for anybody wondering, they are definitely choosing different actors for young Ghost and Tommy. Okay. Breeze, you got the inside track, huh? Breeze got the inside track. I see now. All right. Karima says hi. Everybody needs to say hi back, please. Please say hi back, please. She's under the weather. You know when you're under the weather. Come on, show us some love. Sport Gamer says the common theories that Breeze and Kanan took out Ghost, Pops as manipulation to keep Ghost in the game. I don't see that because how much love he had for both. Okay. Sport Gaming, Ghost got rid of Kay and Breeze for different reasons. Absolutely. Ghost just got rid of a lot of people, dog. But again, who do you learn that from? Where do you get that from? You know what I'm saying? You get that from the guys that's actually doing it. So to me, we haven't seen anything where Breeze is taking out anybody yet, right? We don't have enough information on that. They didn't write that in yet. Hopefully we see more of that in season 5. Maybe he'll take out Snaps and Pops. Maybe not. Maybe Kanan to take out Snaps and Pops. But again, the overall theme is somebody pop your relative, whether you pop your mama or your father pop you, right? And the other theme is take out the top boss so you can become the top boss. Okay? Those are the two primary themes that always keep cycling in power. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to your top spot. You in my way, so I gotta pop you or set you up. That's overall what power is all about, to gain power. right? I'm gonna set you up, get you out of the way, so I can gain the power that I've always wanted that you had. That's pretty much the premise of these power shows. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just got a little extra with Kanan because Kanan gave us the whole relationship thing. Oh, y'all coming in hot. Hit that screen for me. If you're on your phone, tap your screen for me. Tap your screen for your boy with the likes. All right? Appreciate it. What? Okay. Okay. I'm just reading your comments. All right, family. Look, we over an hour now. Family, let me know. Is this a dream sequence season 5 clip? All right, from the show. Okay. Thank you to whoever sent this to me. I'm gonna keep you anonymous. But thank you for sending it to me, and I hope y'all got something out of the discussion today. Hit the like button for your boy, family. Share this out. You already know what it is. Your man VACAY-J. Family, we got more coming up. What we got? We got the Shy. You know, I'm not doing recaps of the Shy more so. I'm doing more like character breakdowns and scene breakdowns with the Shy. So the Shy is supposed to be coming on tonight. If you watch the Shy, rock out with your boy when the video pops and drops. And of course, Godfather Harlem. That's going down. Look out for some more live events, family. I'm invited to a couple other live events on other shows. So look out for your boy. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching the replay, hit that like button for your boy. Definitely put hashtag replay. Let me know that you was here in the building. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you, DeMarcus Vaughn. Thank you for the super chats. Appreciate you, my brother, for the support. Thank you, everybody, for chiming in here in the chats. Y'all going off, and I appreciate y'all. You already know. It is what it is. Yeah. The Shy at midnight tonight. Yep. Episode. Yep. You chilling out? Okay. Cool. It was all a dream. I see you, DeMarcus. Get better, Karima. I hope you get better. You know what it is. Much love to you and the fam, and shout out to Mitchie Music, my VACAY VIP members, all of my members. Thank you for your love and support. It's your man VACAY. Let me know I sound good, man. Got this new feature on the joint. Make sure I sound good. All right. I appreciate you all. You know what it is, fam. Until next time. Salute.